Hi everyone, so today I'm going to do a review on the Chanel Le Beige Healthy Glow Sheer Color Broad Spectrum SPF 15 Sunscreen Powder. So this is what the box looks like, and it's very different from normal Chanel packaging, which typically it's all black with gold. So this is very, very different, and the packaging itself is again quite different from all the other Chanel products, which are all clad in black with a white emblem. So it comes in a black kind of velour pouch with the Chanel logo, which is not uncommon for Chanel powders or even the eyeshadow quads, duos, and singles. But the compact itself is in fact beige. Now the story behind beige is it was Gabrielle Chanel's favorite color. She thought it was just very classic and ladylike, and it was sort of her signature color. I mean, Chanel became really known for like the little black dress, but Mademoiselle loved beige. So before I even begin this, I do want to say that I do work for Chanel. I'm a beauté analyste, so I work for Chanel Cosmetics, and but I paid the full $57.50 for this. I think my total was around $61. So I paid the full price for this. I don't get any discounts. So I just want to be honest with you guys, in this, I wasn't given this or anything like that. I bought this with my own money. Let me give you a little backstory about this product. So I when this first came out, I think it was around September of last year, August, September. I really, really wanted it because I loved the ads. I loved the concept of like a sheer glowy powder. Like, why would I not? That's something that I really love, is a nice glow. And I tried ordering a few. I think I tried to order number 40 first, and then that didn't go through, and then I tried number 30, and then they were out of it or something like that. So I never actually got this, even though I tried ordering it multiple times. So I think that was like a sign. I was like, okay, well, this is just proof I don't need it. So when I started working for Chanel in February, I played around with these. I put these on a few people and just kind of experimented with them and the different shades. And what this does is something I think it's not something a lot of other products can do and have done. So let me show you the actual compact. So the spokesmodel is Giselle. So it comes packaged like this. It comes with a little half moon brush. And then there's a clear plastic cover on top that you are technically supposed to take out and throw away. And then you just store the brush in here on top of the powder. But I really like the plastic thing to protect the powder, so I keep that, and then I keep the brush on top. So I have the shade number 20, and I think shades 40 through 70 look basically the same. I think number 50 has a bit more gray to it. Some are a little bit more red, but essentially they're all sort of the same deep shade of kind of a brown, essentially. Number 30 is kind of a nice tan, number 20 is this nice sort of soft peach, and then number 10 is quite a fair peach with a little hint of pink, and that actually has a little bit of pearl in it. So depending on which shade you get, you can use it for different things. I have shade number 20, and so this is fairly close to my skin tone, so I use this all over as either a setting powder or I wear it all on its own, just for a nice to kind of even everything out, mattify it, but not make it look flat. You can also use shade number 10 as a bit of highlight if you're a little bit of a medium skin tone, or if you're quite fair and you want a really nice glow all over, you can use that as an all over powder. And any of the shades, depending on your skin tone, can be used all over. If you're quite olive and tan, number 30 can be used all over. I would probably use number 30 to kind of shape and add a little bit of bronze look around the perimeter of my face on my cheekbones, to give myself a little sun-kissed glow. And then I could probably use maybe even shade number 50 for a little bit of contour. Now, it's not completely matte, which is fine. It's not shimmery, but it's not extremely pigmented either. This product is really created to be sheer, and that's what it prides itself in being, is a sheer glow powder. So the sunscreen in here, the SPF 15, is derived from 7% octinoxate and 8% titanium dioxide. There's also a brush. It's a retractable kabuki brush, and it's $70. It's the softest brush you will ever feel, and it's similar packaging, black with a little beige Chanel logo on it. But the brush that this comes with is actually, I think, fairly useful. I mean, it works. So on the packaging, it tells you apply with brush applicator blending from center of the face outward. So it doesn't even tell you need the brush, and you technically don't. So what this aims to do is it aims to give you a nice glow, to give you a little sun protection. It's not going to give you coverage, but it will depending on the shade you use, slightly even out a little bit of the discoloration and the shine, and just kind of the unevenness of the skin tone. So it's not a foundation powder by any means. It's not even a pressed powder. You can keep it and use it for touch-ups, but it's not designed to be a pressed powder. It's just a sheer color powder. And that's what Chanel wants everyone to know, is that it's not a bronzer, it's not a highlighter, it's not a pressed powder, it's a sheer colored powder. So it kind of gives you the option to do whatever you want with it. I think a little bit they kind of based it off of the Hourglass Ambient Lighting powder, in the sense that it's kind of going to give you a little glow, it's going to soften everything, it's going to look nice, but it's by no means a complexion perfector. It's more of a complexion enhancer. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit so I can show you guys what it looks like on, and I'm going to demonstrate it for you. So I'm going to take the product with the brush. I do also, when I use this, I sometimes use a big fluffy brush like this, but the brush that it comes with is quite perfectly okay all on its own. So start in the center of the face and sweep outwards. I just have moisturizer on, and it's had a little while to sink in. I'm gonna do one side of the face so you can see the difference that it'll make. Even though the talc is the first ingredient, it doesn't kick up a lot of excess powder. As you can see, I'm sweeping it. It's not kicking up a lot of extra powder. This does have a fragrance to it. It's the same fragrance that is in the Hydra Beauty line, which is, I think, a white peach, sort of soft, sweet, fruity floral kind of scent. And it's more noticeable, I think, when you're putting it on your face than when you smell the compact. I think when the powder gets kicked up a little bit, you can smell it, but as it fades, or as it's set on your skin for a while, it kind of goes away. It's not anything overbearing, and I think it's part of the whole experience, or they designed it to be part of the whole experience. So I have this swept all over, so you can see this side of my face has moisturizer and nothing else. And then this side has the Lip Beige powder on it in the shade number 20. Sweep a little bit of this. So by no means did it change my skin tone. By no means does it look like I put foundation on. I don't have any concealer. There's nothing on my skin other than moisturizer. But you can see it mattifies it, but I don't look flat. I don't look powdery. I don't look dry. And that's exactly what this product does, and it does it really quite well. It's something that I think when you put it on, you can't really quite explain what looks good about your skin and about your face, but something does. And I think people will notice that your skin looks really quite nice. This could be really nice, I think, on a day off, where you're just maybe running to the grocery store. It doesn't take very long to apply. It doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't look heavy. It's going to give you a little bit of sun protection, which is never a bad thing. And it's just going to give you a soft, kind of diffused, glowy, but not greasy look. Because it is a powder, it's going to mattify your skin as well. I don't have extremely oily skin. I don't know how long this will last if you do have oily skin on its own. I think on top of foundation, it could be I don't know if it's the best setting powder. It's nice to, I think, enhance your foundation, and it will set it because it is a powder nonetheless. But I don't know if it's like the most oil controlling product out there on the market. In fact, it's not. And it's not created to be. I think overall the product it's kind of a 10 for me, I have to say, because it gives benefits and there's really not any drawbacks. I have to say, I mean, the drawback would be the price. I mean, it is Chanel. You can't expect drugstore prices from Chanel. And it comes with a brush that's actually, I mean, it's not the softest thing, but it's not scratchy by any means. It's not like, oh god, I don't want to use this like bear claw on my face. I mean, it is usable, and that's how I honestly do use this to apply the product. And it also comes with a pouch. So I think it's a 10. I mean, it really is. It's something that I'm very glad that I had when I told myself I didn't need it. Once I purchased it and I played around with it, I really did like the effect that it gave, and I think it's a nice product to include, I think, in your routine. And because you can use each of the shades in a different way, I think it's almost multi-purpose in a way. So yeah, I would recommend it to everyone. I would recommend it no matter what type of skin you have. If you have dry skin and You can use this a little down your T-zone so you don't get shiny, but it's not going to look dry because it's not super powdery and it doesn't have a matte finish to it. And if you're oily, it can be nice to just enhance your foundation and keep for touch-ups because it, again, won't look dry or heavy or anything like that. So yeah, I really hope you guys found this helpful, and if you have any questions, please feel free to let me know and ask them away in the comments below, or tweet me or anything like that, and I will talk to everyone later. Bye guys!